The Saints' offense, phenomenal so far on the season, at least by the numbers, but they're still 1-2 because they can't stop anybody. Hey, how are you folks? Jason Horowitz, CBS Sports' Charley Casserly. Glad to be with you on the NFL previews presented by Comcast. Meanwhile, San Francisco comes in 2-1. But we'll start with the Saints, Charlie, and of course the news of the week that Jeremy SHOCKEY is not going to be available for 3 to 6 weeks. Sports hernia surgery. Where do they feel that the most?
Well, I think what happens is just how people defend you. If Jeremy SHOCKEY's in the game, you can see his stats so far this year, averaging 9.4, 16 catches total. But again, he hasn't played a lot, so those are going to be much better if he kept playing. But what happens is if SHOCKEY's in the game, to me, he's an all-pro tight end. You got to play him. You got to double him. That frees up other things. You don't have to double them now. The Saints do not have a threat at tight end.
Well, they also are missing a lot of other threats because Marcus Colston, as we know, is already out. David Patton may not play in this game. Are they strictly one-dimensional? Are they strictly Reggie Bush and more Reggie Bush?
Well, I think that's what it is, because what you have to do is, if you're going to defend a team, look at their playmakers. Here you can see with their offense, 315 yards passing. The bad stat, only 81 yards rushing. So the passing stats are probably going to go down, but how do they get the rushing stats up? First of all, when you go defend them, who are their playmakers? Reggie Bush when he's split out wide. Okay, we're going to defend that and make everybody else beat you. I don't know if they can. The other thing on the running game, do we see Deuce McAllister in the running game? I watched him in preseason. Honestly, I wasn't that impressed with him. But they have not been able to establish an inside running game to pound the football, to take the pressure off the rest of the offense. Maybe they try it with McAllister this week.
Well, Drew Brees had over 400 yards passing last week, but as you said, they cannot run the football so far to this point.
That was against Denver.
That was against Denver, who everybody should run the football and pass the football against. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, 2-1, and they have been able to move the football. J.T. O'Sullivan has done a good job so far learning Mike Martz's system. Will that even get better against New Orleans' back seven?
Oh, I think it will. I think that you got a couple. Let's look at the stats here. Look at the Saints, almost 400 yards in total offense. They're not stopping anybody either in the rush or the pass. Now, San Francisco, they're going to get better every week with Mike Martz with the passing offenses. J.T. O'Sullivan gets more familiar with the passing game, then they're going to keep getting better. And the other thing is the Saints can't put any pressure. They haven't been able to get a pass rush yet. Hey, I think San Francisco might move the ball up and down the field all day.
They haven't stopped the run either. Frank Gore, field day in this game?
I think so. Let's look at Gore's stats so far. Look at this. Over 400 yards total offense so far. Over 4 yards a carry, rushing the football, almost 5. This guy's having a Pro Bowl season. We know he can do this. He had some injuries last year. I think he's going to have a big day Sunday.
All right, we'll see how it plays out. Let's throw all those numbers into the computer, take the AccuScore prediction, 10,000 tests, 10,000 results, 59% of the time, besides the fact that we kind of both think New Orleans may be struggling in this game. The computer still likes the Saints, but who do you like?
Let's go with San Francisco on the upset.
I was going to say the
okay.
Same thing.
Yeah, let's try that one. You don't have any stats for me now, do you?
No,
okay.
Well,
San Francisco hasn't won in New Orleans since 7 hurricanes ago or something?
No, actually, well, let's check that out. New Orleans has won 4 straight in the series.
Oh, my God. We're still going to go with San Francisco. Let's go against the odds.
You have to go with streak busters, Charlie.
Too many injuries for New Orleans on offense, and defensively they haven't stopped anybody. San Francisco's got some confidence, 2 big wins in a row.
All right, we'll see if they can make it 3 big wins in a row. It is a 1 o'clock start, and for more on this game or any other in Week 4, be sure to stay with CBSSports.com. Watch everything else on the CBS Audience Network. For Charley Casserly, I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care, folks.